Now, how did I say this? Let's go back to Maccabees. Let's go back to Maccabees. And God knows God wrote this. I'm just reading from what I see. The government went there and they took and they brought in heavy equipment. They worked there hard trying to find some evidence to convict Maccabees. They dug this up and dug that up, dug these up. And said these were the bones remained from the dogs that Maccabees alleged was a part of the executing of these dogs. They looked at Maccabees as he was something should never been born because of these dogs. But here it is, a force over there in the kingdom of God, which God gave to the seed of Abraham, who went and shot them people down in the broad on daylight, worse than dogs, didn't try to conceal what they did, but was immune from being tried and brought to justice, even though the brass casings from their bullets could be strolled all out there, and you could count. There were so many shot, shot, shot out their guards until you seen bullet casing, brass casing laying all around them vehicles where these innocent people who had no arms was laid down in Iraq. Yet, the first thing I heard this year from the news, it said that the government messed up the evidence, but these people couldn't be brought to justice. Did it? But on the other hand, when they said Guantanamo Bay, they abused them peoples, and they said if we take and bring out these images where they did abuse these people, then the nations would hate America for it. This is a double standard here. But we have no voice to speak up for these people because our peoples have been blind and they don't care about other peoples of the world like peoples cared for us when we was held slaves and made to work hundreds of years against our will. And when we was free, they taken and took away our, continue to deprive us out of our rights. Here's another part. I got back here as a child, and I'm gonna show you this here, and then I go back to the other part right here. There was a black man for the first time who was sitting on an airplane with some explosive. They said the airplane came all the way to the United States of America. His father had reported him that he was suspicious. And when he sat down, they said he was a terrorist. He tried to blow up the plane. Well, they showed a pair of shorts he had where fire was in one leg and one in the other where he hadn't hit something, but he had got through customs. They said they was following him, and they said the CIA already knew that where he was, but they didn't know who he was. Listen to this good. The first black person trying to blow up a plane. And they checked the record over. I don't know whether he'd been in the United States or Great Britain over there somewhere, but they said he came from that met Al Qaeda over here. Go back to the first part. The knocking down of the Twin Tower Trade Center building allegedly got them over in Afghanistan, which is this is the map I got here. The line saying Saddam Hussein had weapons of destruction got them right here. Now they're saying this man over here in Iran is building weapons of mass destruction. the buyer is jumping here. They over here in Pakistan said these Al-Qaeda ran over in here. Now they gonna put sanction on this here to provoke them in a war so they can get here. But now they got a black man sitting there with bomb. Now he's training from Al-Qaeda here. But if you look at all of this here, place here, it's crude oil. All of these crude, is crude oil right in here. One lie got him here, a provocation got him here, a lie got him here, and now they're saying this man got weapons of nuclear weapons. They're going to sooner or later get that. They're going to be got here and here. Okay. Now, Saudi Arabia got plenty of oil. Now, this man that's sitting up here on the airplane almost blew up the plane so they led, but he didn't blow it up, which is strange. He was half trained, so they led. But if he had mixed it right, they didn't train him good. He could have told the airplane up, but they had to get this man alive. I'm showing you this. Then, from Libya, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, over here to Afghanistan, Iraq, all of this is rich in crude oil. Isn't it strange that all of these black peoples in this region is haters of America, and just so happen it's crude oil in here? Nowhere other place that they said that Al-Qaeda is in South Africa, there's nobody over there that hates America. It's just strange, all the peoples in this region here where all the crude oil hates the United States of America. And what makes it even stranger is Daniel chapter 11. Go to Daniel chapter 11. This speaks of these days and time, and Jesus spoke concerning the prophecy of Daniel before he was caught up to his Father in heaven. It's strange. I mean, they're running into the prophecy trying to avoid them. And God had wrote these things down. So, and God speaks concerning the horn with the little eyes and black water in Daniel chapter 7. That he speak concerning it, and they said the government made a mistake. The reason they didn't have no case against Blackwater. Daniel chapter 11. At the time appointed, he shall return and come to verse 29, towards the south, but it shall not be as the former or the later, for the ships of Shintim shall come against him. Therefore he shall be grieved, and return and have indignation against the holy covenant. So shall he do. He shall even return and have intelligence, which is the CIA, with him, that forsaken the holy covenant. Shintim would be the ships coming up out of there from the Soviet Union up in there. And arms shall stand on his part, and they shall pollute the sanctuary of the strength, and shall take over the daily sacrifice. And they shall take away the daily sacrifice, that means the covenant law God gave to Moses, and replace it with the law called the Mars. They shall place the abomination that maketh desolation, wars, and such as do wickedly against the covenant, shall he corrupt by flattery. But the peoples that do know their God shall be strong and do exploit. And they shall understand among the people, and they that understand among the